Hey everybody, and welcome back to Falcon Plays Rimworld. And you're probably wondering right now, Falcon, why aren't you in the colony? Why aren't you in there yelling at Bruce, or Dolly, or Barr, or Browning, or Parker, or Riley, or whoever the hell else is in there, Bender, the nymphomaniac, Cyborg, whatever. Well, here's the thing, as you could probably tell, this startup screen right here should probably be your indication too, that's what's happening here. If you remember, it's kind of weird to say, 60 episodes plus ago, we did Rimworld Episode 1, and the startup screen was completely different. What does that mean? Well, we're actually in the real, or the official alpha version of the game. We're no longer in pre-alpha. By the way, I'll have an annotation so you can kind of skip ahead if you don't care about any sort of thing I don't talk about right now. We're going to basically just go over a little bit of a quote-unquote history, and what to expect, because our old colony is not going to be able to come over. That's pretty much the jump from pre-alpha to alpha. Your old colony is done. So Gotham City, Dunsky, kaput, no mas, no more, ever again. Whatever you prefer, it's unfortunately done. What I will probably do is, if you guys are interested, let me know. I'll probably continue playing that save with the old build and release episodes occasionally to see where that goes. But in the meantime, we're going to pretty much call it unfortunate quits on it, and we're going to start from this one. I'm excited about this build because, believe me, I already kind of took it for a test run. The game is a lot more harder now, unless you go with like one of the really easy difficulties. It's a lot harder to survive now. There's a lot of new features I'm really interested to check out. And I guess that's pretty much all I wanted to get out of the way there. And other than that, it's just I really appreciate the support in series, guys. Obviously, the first few episodes, at least a good number of views considering the size of my channel. Obviously, that's not the case anymore to this degree, but that really happens when, like, you know, a series runs for a while and whatnot. But still, all of you guys that are still hanging around, still catching up in episodes, and still, you know, expecting a new episode to come out. I appreciate that. Thank you a lot. You guys are the reason why I keep releasing these videos, because otherwise it could kind of really be fun if nobody really gives a shit, right? But you guys have been really supportive about it, dropping comments, dropping your likes, all that good stuff. So I just wanted to say that out of the way as well. Thank you. And for now, let's go and jump into the new colony. I'm going to probably skip this whole character selecting process, and we'll just jump into the game. How about that? But I just wanted to see you guys. We're going to probably go with Cassandra Classic, basically the medium difficulty. I took chill for a second. It was just too boring. Not enough raider things. I was just kind of building a colony, and I think I had like one raider assault in like fucking 20 minutes of play or something. So it was kind of really boring. The medium is kind of, the medium kicked my ass a few times. It's kind of dangerous. Random. Considering how new things are right now, ugh. You gotta be a ballsy dude, man, because I did Randy Random as well, and I got like 3 consecutive raids. Like, there was a raid happening, and while a raid was happening of 4 people compared to my 3 guys, another raid happened with 2 other guys coming from the other side, and so you could imagine that killed me there. Phoebe friendly, obviously in easy mode, and tough, basically hard as shit. Yeah, I'm not balls crazy right now, but let's go ahead and try Cassandra Classic. And I'll take care of the character selection screen, and we'll meet up soon. Alright guys, so I got everybody pretty much lined up, who's gonna be what. I don't see a reason why our original 3 settlers shouldn't come back for this Rimworld as well, right? So, here's what we're gonna do. First character is gonna be a settler, construction and growing and mining, so basically he has all the traits of Usain Bolt, so that's exactly what it is, Usain Bolt. And we're gonna call this guy, his nickname's gonna be You the Bolt, right? Because, you know, Usain Bolt, You the Bolt, yeah, okay. Our researcher, socialite, is going to be Bruce Wayne again, and this time he's going to be an actual male as well, so he's going to have a penis for once as opposed to, you know, female vagina and all that stuff, as opposed to a male vagina, right? We'll get into that, as you can probably see over here, mangina, we'll get to that one soon. And of course, his nickname's going to be Batman, obviously, because that's what Bruce Wayne is. And then Dolly Parton's back, but Dolly Parton's a male now, so essentially we're going to have a startup, kind of a sausage fest type of startup colony, but you know, that's how it is. Dolly Parton, and we're gonna call him Mangina just for the sake of it. So, she's gonna be good at shooting and melee, so she's not gonna be our researcher like she was last time. That's gonna be Bruce's job, but at least she'll be a badass shooter and melee person, because I felt that's what she kind of did the best before. And she'll have a little bit of a social skills and whatnot, as opposed to how she used to be very antisocial before. And luckily, Usain the Bolt has a little bit of cooking. Cooking's a little bit important, believe me. Again, there's a lot of new features that we'll go over now. And we're pretty much done here. Let's go ahead and start up the game. Alright, so we're back in here, guys. So, now, basically, the same thing's gonna start up as usual. The 3 of you awake in your long-sleeve sarcophagi to the sound of sirens and ripping metal. You barely get to the escape pods before the ship is torn apart. Sometime later, you land on this unknown Rimworld. As pieces of the shredded starship falls around you, you start making plans to survive. So, man, this is kind of like a little bit of a weird nostalgia thing, or deja vu. It's kind of like, starting a new Rimworld, right? Haven't done that in quite a fucking while, so we did okay first. Now, the moment we land, you're probably thinking, what's going on here? Well, I'll explain things as we go. I don't want to get too tutorialized, but I will kind of teach out things as they happen here. Before we do anything else, though, we landed here. We got Mangina, Batman, and Bolt in the thing here, but we got to figure out where we want to kind of pretty much lay our heads. We are kind of close to the upper portion of the screen, and it seems that over here, okay, there's a lot of rock down below us. So unfortunately, we don't have like a legit kind of like caved off enclosure, unfortunately. But we are, however, really near this whole mining area down here, this whole cave. So we could pretty much just mine into this area. So that is going to basically be our go-to place. Although, I'm a little bit intrigued as to what about if we just mine through this area here? Because we have a little power generator right there to kind of help us out. So either way, we're not too far off from doing some good things. Now, with this Rimworld version, food is so goddamn important, so critical now. You'll die more often than not just by starving to death and kind of overpopulating yourself with prisoners and whatnot, because you have to feed the prisoners, right? So you're basically going through your rations trying to get them to join. So we're going to be doing things a little bit more different. So first and foremost, we need to collect some of this metal. And fuck, we need all the food here imaginable. This here, what you're wondering here, Silver 58, this is going to be basically substituting our monetary system now. No more dollars, no more cents. It's going to be silver, which kind of makes a little bit of sense. So let's go ahead and highlight that, whatnot. Now, I guess they could be the sleeping spots there for now. We're going to do something really different before anything else, though. We're going to quickly go into our zones. This is also different, as you can tell. Zones, we're going to delete the zone here. I'll talk to you about zones really shortly here. And it's going to be 5, right? 5 by 5, yeah. Alrighty, so zones. Zones are basically going to take over the spots of stockpiles and dump areas as before that we used to know them as. So now you kind of create them as big as you want, as small as you want, as many as you want. So it doesn't cost any money to do so. That's just going to be the place where all you guys drag whatever you want. Weapons, food, debris, etc., etc. So we're going to continue. We're going to create our first stockpile area. Let's say so this is going to be our entrance here roughly because the generators. Let's go ahead and make it right here. So it's going to be 5 by 5, right? So 5 by 5, perfect. Now here's the good thing about this stockpile area, right? You could not only name your stockpile area. So this is going to be food because it's really important. Not ood, but food. Goddamn game. All right, so food. Good to go. Storage. What do we want in here? Well, obviously, we want this to be critical for once because food is again really important. What we want here is nothing but food, wherever that might be. Where is my food thing at, man? Food's obviously right there. Where it says foods, if I just read a little bit, we'd get this out of the way. So foods, meals and raw, etc. That's going to be there, and that is going to be critical because again, food is going to be really important. You'll see soon enough. Our next stockpile is going to be for our metals and our silver. We'll get a little bit more fancier later and, break stuff down appropriately. But for now, it's just a matter of getting stuff running. So it's going to be metals in general. Let's go ahead and storage here. The only thing we want here is manufactured shit. So let's turn off resources and then just make it... what does manufactured cover? Medicine, shells, and missiles? We don't care about that. So just silver and metal. That's the only thing we need here. And then we'll make ourselves a little bit of a dumping area just in case. Not just in case, but in case we need to move some shit over. So this guy here is going to be, what do we call this shit? Call this bullshit, I guess, because we don't really give a shit about it right now. So it's going to be bullshit, right? Not literally like bullshit. Like we're not going to go and like farm buffaloes for their feces and whatnot. And yeah, debris and corpses could go there. Good. And we'll make that priority. Normal is fine. And for metal... normal is fine as well. Critical is this guy, which is really important. Alrighty, so we got that out of the way. What else can we do really quickly before we start anything going on here? Let's see. Well, we'll just have them, for now, just collect this stuff here. Our overview is going to go here. Researching is really important, again. So, as a matter of fact, once we get a bit of metal going here, I'll just do that now, as a matter of fact. You'll soon see why I'm doing all this. This is really, different for me to do. Like, this is not really usually a priority, like in the last plays that I've done, but this time it is. So, Bruce Wayne, I need you to do nothing but, yeah, you could do a little bit of firefighting if that happens, although I don't see that happening anytime soon. But let's have you do researching. Let's see. If you're ever not sure what to do, check the alerts, right? I already know what to do, though. And let's see, what else can we do really quickly here? We're gonna go set up a few areas to harvest, because again, food is so important, guys. If you once you get your hands on this build, Don't forget how important it is. So let me see if we can have any food areas here that we can kind of harvest. I guess we have that guy there. That right there. Not really too crazy on how little areas I have to harvest, but you know, I'll have to make do for now. Is that it? Man. Alright, there. Alright, so hopefully those plants kind of grow with us as we go. Let's see, and make this food grabbable as well, because again, really important. Alrighty, so there's a little bit of food up here as well. Grab all this as well, and metal up here. I could forgo that for now. Alrighty, so let's get started. Oh, again, this also here, this little thing here, toggle visibility of zones. If I turn this on, basically it'll get rid of the color of the zones, but you know, might as well keep them on so you know what goes where, right? There's no reason to have them off for now. My research table hopefully gets built soon enough. As a matter of fact, Batman, since you're going to be nothing but researching, can you do the constructing for now? Because once you construct, then I'll have you go and start researching for us there. Alrighty, so he is done doing that. So let's take construction off, get out of here, let's do research, and first and foremost, get it out of the way. Hydroponics, really, really important. Alright, there you go. So Bruce, you got hydroponics going? Good for you, alrighty. And that's it, start researching away, bro. Alrighty, these guys are going to be over here doing some crazy hauling or some cutting, apparently. Alright, go ahead and harvest that shit if you have to. I'd appreciate if you guys just actually picked up the potatoes that were just there, make it a lot easier for everybody, but okay. There you go, now they're doing their thing there. Don't worry about the metals. Food is important, guys. The reason why I said critical on food is because I'd rather have you pick that up first. Alright, Batman's gonna almost be done with research here. So, I want the hydroponics table as soon as possible. We're not even gonna deal with regular farming systems outside. I tried it before on a test run before I started doing my recordings, and it didn't go too well. I figured the best way to go about it is just get my growing going and just, you know, get right into it. So let's see here. They've just about collected all that stuff, right? There's a bit more metal over here. And a bit more food over on this side. Yeah, okay. I guess what the other thing we'll do really quickly is actually start mining down through... No, cancel this. Let's start mining. I would say... Actually, let's zoom out here. I want to go down through there and then just hit the middle of it. So, yeah, this is actually pretty good. So, we're not going to worry about the unevenness of the entrance right now. I'll probably even this area out later, because it's going to bother me otherwise. But for now, I just need to get inside, get a little bit of areas that we could kind of hide from raiders and, you know, plan stuff accordingly. So let's just start mining that out for now. And as soon as we can, we'll get this geothermal up and running. As a matter of fact, there's no reason why I shouldn't put it up now. This will be, okay, so we already researched our thing, so that's actually really important. Go back to the research, and now nutrient resynthesis. Again, we're really, really worried about food. That's my biggest concern right now. Alright, let me pause this really quickly, and I'll show you guys how things get built. So geothermal, for instance, you know how it used to be like, you know, you set up a thing and then they go and build it? They actually have to set the groundworks for it now. They'll have to grab some metal and go make the blueprint and then build the thing. So it takes a bit longer now. You can't just sell walls instantly now. You have to have them go, you give the order to sell it, and then they have to go and deconstruct it. So we can't cheat the system anymore like we were doing the last run-through and whatnot. So I'm really excited about the changes, believe me. I think that they're really important changes. They make the game a little bit more difficult, a little bit more harder. You know, and there you go. See, that was an instance right there. You the bolt, I should say, went and actually set the groundworks for it. And now once they wake up from their sleep, their long slumber, they could go and kind of build that up over there. The other thing we can kind of mine is this little mine ore right here. That'll help us out a bit. But not really a big priority per se. I just realized I opened up this thing a bit too big. That's what she said. But no, because obviously we're going to put a door right there. There's no reason to have 2 doors, because it doesn't work that way. So that was a bit of a screw up on my part there. I guess I could probably fix that by putting some walls there. I suppose we could just open it up like... Yeah, you know what? I'll just do it... I'll have them mine out one more row right there, and then what we'll do is we'll just surround that little area with walls, essentially. It's part of my plan. I didn't screw up, I just had this plan the whole time. Alrighty, so other than that, let's see, our food, okay, pretty good. You the bolt's gonna continue finishing that thing, hopefully. Mangina's gonna be over here continuing his mining. He's getting a little bit of mental breaks, and this is also scary. Mental breaks happen a lot more often now. So let's check out what's going on with Mangina here. New colony optimism, sharing a bedroom, slept outside, very ugly environment, ate raw food. Okay. Don't worry. As soon as we get that shit up and running, we'll have a nutrient-based dispenser for you guys. Don't worry about that, Mangina. Just relax for a second. You to both, if you could probably go and prioritize hauling this shit, that'd be really good. Prioritize hauling that. Alright, Mangina is done building that for us, which is good. So now that that's up and running, give me a nutrient-based dispenser. I'd rather have it inside, but I really don't think I have right now the... Actually, my mental break is kind of down now. So as a matter of fact, let's go and set this up like so. And like so. And run this like that, and okay. And we'll put a door right there. Okay. And then the power conduit will run... let's just do it this way. That should power it up anyway. I was gonna get the bottom one right there. There you go. Okay, and then we'll have our nutrient-based dispenser go inside that little area as opposed to just having outside. So there you go. Our nutrient dispenser will actually consume 10% less food per meal produced, and that's gonna be really important. I'll show you guys why soon. And now the next thing we're gonna do is actually mining, so we can kind of dig in there. Alright, so research that. Okay. You to bolt. You're gonna set up some groundworks for our power conduits there. Good. And as soon as that is set up, we could have our nutrient-based dispenser keeping going. Alrighty. A little bit more to go, and he's gonna get some food for himself. You to bug gonna continue working? Nope, you're gonna go to sleep as well. Alrighty. So building this disconnected, we need a meal source, right? I know all about that, believe me. Game. It's not my first rodeo with Rimworld. As soon as my guys wake up, though, we'll get some stuff going here. Oh, you know what? The first thing I should do as well before I forget, or not the first thing. Our shooter, I believe I said it was going to be Dolly Parton, Mangina, so as soon as she wakes up, I'll have her grab that Lee Enfield. For now, though, Batman, you can go and equip this pistol. Good. Mangina is now awakened. Okay, equip the Lee Enfield, and yeah, go ahead and... Oh, you're going to pick that up, right? Go ahead. Do it. Actually, he's going to eat that raw food. I'm sorry, guys. I know you guys are eating raw food right now, and it'll get fixed accordingly so once we get, what we need to get going here. I mean, the faster you guys build this shit, the faster we'll have a nutrient-based dispenser in there, and then we'll be good to go. Okay, so that'll be good there. Now, get back to the mining, guys, and as soon as you do that, we'll put a nutrient-based dispenser in there. Okay, and... let's order a little bit more mining like so... Alrighty, and now let's put up our nutrient-based dispenser. I don't think I have enough room just yet, no. Okay, I could put it right there. You can see there's enough room, but I'm not doing that just yet because, unfortunately... You're gonna eat that raw potato? Alright, go. Oh no, you're gonna collect it. Good. Alright, we need to collect that as well. Hurry up, Batman. We need, that shit to hurry the fuck up now. Alright, Mangina, keep doing your thing there. Okay, come on, guys. Just about there. As soon as I get this nutrient-based dispenser going, I'll put some tables for you guys, and we'll start producing food. So just gotta hurry it up a bit. Don't go to sleep! Okay. You guys are making this harder for yourself. You just kind of skip the meal for a while, or skip some sleep, you know, get a little, nymphomania. That doesn't even... Nymphomania, get a little bit sex-driven. No, if you guys had a little bit of insomnia, then we could kind of get this shit faster done, and, you know, we'd have less problems with you going nuts. Alrighty, Batman's about to finish the, mining research still, so that's actually gonna help us out quite a bit. And there it goes, excellent. Alright, research screen. And now that that's done with, I guess we could do turret cooldown, because we'll need something for defenses. Although, I'm not... Yeah, let's just do the... Actually, you know what, let's actually take a break from, doing that, and let's have Bruce kind of, join in on mining, plant cutting, hauling, and he can't grow, unfortunately. Well, he can, but it's just really terrible. Repairing, constructing, alright, he's gonna be our warden and doctor, too, as well, so let's not forget about that. Alrighty, so let's get that mining done. A little bit more. Alright, there we go. Perfect. So now we could definitely get our nutrient-based dispenser going. And, other than getting it going, it's not the only thing we have to do. Let's actually... I know it's going to be a really fucked up position for it to be right now, but let's just put it there for now. Here's the thing that we have to use. Hoppers. This is a new item. Now, hoppers, what these guys do is, you know, don't think Dennis Hopper or Anthony Hopper or anything like that. You have to put these next to the nutrient-based dispenser. What this does is actually cooks the potatoes. So, you know, they don't have to be eating raw food and being, you know, disgruntled and whatnot. Let's see, I think there's a few plants now around that we actually could harvest now. So really quickly, I believe these guys would be good to go, yep. Not that guy, though. Anything else? You guys could harvest this if need be. Anything over here? Yep, gotta harvest that. Not that, however. And this guy. Nope. A little bit of a guava plants here. Alrighty. Anything else around where we first crash landed at? Does not seem that way. Okay, good. But there's a little bit of plant cutting that, or harvesting that can be done. Now, hopefully they start getting that nutrient-based dispenser up and running. It'll be in your best interest to do so, guys. We'll start manualizing and setting up priorities for these guys soon, but at the moment, I don't think it's too necessary because we need everybody working in the same task at hand, essentially. Alrighty, so these guys are going to go and harvest these things. But other than harvesting, guys, I need you to haul them back into the place. Alright, so there you go. So our nutrient-based dispenser is up and running now, and we have a few hoppers next to it. I will, or at least these guys, hopefully. Let's see, who's cooking? Everybody should be cooking. So they should start putting the food in the actual hoppers, and that'll get cooked, and you'll see how that works out really soon. So cooking is good to go. I got the nutrient-based resynthesis. Okay, so now other than that, what we also need is to actually start setting up the hydroponic tables. So for the hydroponic tables, we need to actually start expanding this area a little bit more. And also put up a wall like so. Oh, come on. Come on, you cowards. Stop sleeping so much. See, Mangina's still going. Oh, God. Mangina. The things I come up with here. Alright, so Mangina's gonna keep doing some work for us. She kind of gave up soon. I guess she got hold of the wind that I was over here making fun of her name. It's kind of like, yeah, okay. I see what you're doing there. I thought you were over here rooting me on. In reality, you're just kind of making fun of the fact that you named me after a male vagina, essentially. Just kind of really eerie. Okay, so other than that, let's go ahead and, our metal is kind of getting low, as a matter of fact, we just realized that. So it'd probably be in our best interest to have a little mining over here done, just because there is a lot of metal there. And other than that, let's go into our furniture section here. Hydrophonic tables, good. So now hydroponics, we're gonna do this like, the wall's gonna come this way, right? So let's say we do, at least for now, we'll put up a spot like so, like so, like so, okay. Until that gets mined out, I won't be able to put it up just yet. Okay, there you go. So build that as soon as possible, guys. And let's see, yeah, mine that out, hopefully. And then, Bruce, let's see, how about we have somebody working on constructing, some other people on mining. So mining, and then constructing will be Mangina. Because Bruce and you both are the better miners here. So Mangina, you work on growing, repairing, constructing, cooking, hauling. Okay. So Mangina, you don't worry about mining, you just worry about getting this shit built. I guess all of you guys will. Alrighty, and our meadow is pretty goddamn low, it's kind of terrifying. Alright, so we got a little bit of growing going on in there, so let's actually set up a sun lamp accordingly, like, I guess this will do for now. Okay, we have our first alert here. A local squirrel has gone mad and it will attack everyone it sees. You know the best thing about this? Remember that gripe I used to have before? I could just right-click and boom, it's gone. I don't have to, like, you know, have those things just piling up and have to click through each and every single one of them. It's such a fucking godsend, believe me. Makes it a lot easier. Alright, so Mangina over here is actually fighting this rabid squirrel here. Mangina, prove me wrong. Prove me that I named you that name incorrectly. Mangina killed the squirrel, then instantly went to sleep, proving how much of a boss he really is, I guess. So there you go for that. You guys are going to be moving slowly into that area. Okay, just speed it up here, guys. Speed it up, guys. Oh, you motherfuckers, you. Where's you the boat going? Oh, I guess I'm going to pick up some of this metal, which makes sense since we do need metal for all the stuff that I'm building over here. Preferably that sun lamp would be actually pretty good. Okay, so let's see. As soon as that's going, we'll have nothing but growing going for a while. Just because we need food going at all times. I've noticed that none of... Oh, okay, here's the thing. The food isn't being put in here because you gotta select the hoppers, as a matter of fact, and go into storage. And you want to make this critical. So you want all of your food to actually be hanging out in the hoppers most of the time so that food is always being cooked. I forgot about that, and that is really... not important, but it's critical. See what I did on there? Play on words. It's critical that we have food cooking at all times, otherwise it won't get done here. That's why I have everybody as a cook, because, you know, whoever has a chance to actually put food in there, please do so, because it's better than eating raw food, and let's have a chance these guys will go nuts on us. It's happened before. I know you guys are still sleeping outside, believe me. I'll get you some quarters inside, but it's going to take a little bit of while first. I want to get a good steady supply of food going. So Mangina, you are the one that's in charge of, gonna be mostly in charge of actually mining our growing forest. Where are you guys going? Okay, they're picking up some of the food, and there you go. They're dropping it into the hopper itself. That's what's really important. So now we have a sun lamp going inside. So Mangina, you are now gonna start growing things for us. Good. And Batman's over here gonna be starting doing a little bit of mining. All right. And I suppose, let's see, that's... Obviously, we need a bit more than just those crops growing, but at least it's a start. What I want to do is actually get these guys, some inside quarters so they can stop hanging out outside. Let's see, I guess we could, make this out like so, and maybe like so, like this, and I want to extend this out to get a bit more. So how about we start mining up towards... This will have a skip, then we'll have 2 tables, and then a skip. No, that won't work out. I'd have to go 1 more, right? Because then it'd be 1, 2, skip, and then the wall. Okay. So let's go down this pad here as well. And we might as well just take it down through here. And then when you guys get the metal for it, let's set up walls like so. Alrighty. Our sleeping spot's still outside, which kind of bothers me, but at least for now we'll have this going. Mangina, I don't need you doing anything else but growing, as a matter of fact. I should probably be a little more clear with you about that, right? Let's see, Mangina, you are gonna be doing nothing but growing and hauling, I suppose. Fuck cleaning, fuck plant cutting for now. Fuck repairing, and no constructing, and firefighting, yes, because it's crucial. But otherwise, Mangina, your deal is gonna be just inside growing us stuff for us. I guess he's gonna haul the rest of the stuff that we haven't hauled away. Alright, so here we go. How about this is a pretty good spot to actually end the episode, guys. Everyone knows that you don't want to stay on this rock for long, but you, the Bolt, is suggesting that you give the colony a name anyway. So Usain Bolt, he died so early on last colony, but he's back and he's better than ever. With his amazing You, the Bolt name. He's even got a little bit of a mullet, if you can see down there. Alright, so how about we just go ahead and name this Gotham... how about Gotham's Revenge, so it could sound like a fucking cheesy B-rated horror movie. You know, like, you have the original Aliens, and then you have like a straight-to-DVD down the line where it's gonna be like, Aliens Reborn, or like Aliens Revisited, or something like that. So this is gonna be our really shitty B-colony version of Gotham City. So there you go, Gotham's Revenge. Alright guys, so hopefully you enjoyed the first episode, and expect more to come. This is gonna be a daily series now. It's gonna take over the old Rimworld. And, the old Rimworld, the Colony, if you guys are interested in seeing more of that one, though, I could continue playing it. I'll just release it, episodes occasionally, kind of like I do with the rest of the other games, like Craft the World, and Dark Souls, and Neo Scavenger. I could do that for it if you guys are still interested in that. But, for the most part, this will be our new, run of the thing, just because I feel that there's a lot of more, I guess, extras in the game, and a lot of things that I haven't even touched on. Believe me, I mentioned a few things like the hoppers, and, harvesting and all that stuff. There's a few other things I haven't gone through just yet, so... it's gonna be definitely good, so stick around for that. If you did enjoy the video, guys, and hopefully you enjoy this new quote-unquote series, I encourage you to go ahead and click that like button. The exposure and the support of you guys kind of helps me out and get my series out there. And you guys have been supportive through this whole time, so I expect you to continue to do so because I like you guys. I like you a lot. As cheesy as that was, I'll catch you next time.